Hi Christmas crew, it's Shannon and welcome to the Cozy Christmas Cottage. I also want to thank Cozy Earth for sponsoring today's video, and we are making the cutest and easiest snowman crafts today, keeping it budget friendly using amazing supplies from the Dollar Tree. And if you don't mind, I would like to also ask that before we get started, you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are so close to that 100,000 subscriber mark here, and I would love to get there before the end of this holiday season, so please subscribe and continue to receive some amazing holiday inspiration throughout the rest of the season. Now onto these brand new snowman craft ideas. We're gonna grab some wood beads from Dollar Tree. I grabbed the white ones in the natural wood bead tones. If you can't find these at your Dollar Tree, check Walmart, check the craft store. I'll link some down in the description box below too. We're gonna separate those out into different bowls to keep them separated. And then we're gonna take some twine. I'm gonna use some baker's twine here. It's really cute. It reminds me of candy cane with the red and white colors. I put 3 natural colored beads on the string first, and then 3 white beads, and to make it a little bit longer, I added 2 more of the natural colored beads, so we have this kind of style going on. We're gonna take the cut end of our string and tie a knot. You're gonna tie actually 2 or 3 knots. We're going to push our beads up, and we don't want those sliding up and off. So we want that knot to be pretty good sized. Slide your beads up, and now we have a loop at the top. Trim the end off of your string, and we're gonna take that same string and we're gonna make a tassel. So this is just a piece of wood I had on hand, and we're going to wind it around the piece of wood, or you could use cardboard, whatever you have on hand. And before we cut it all apart, we're just gonna slide it off the card and then tie the loop onto the bottom of our beads. Now we're gonna take our string again, we're gonna lay it underneath the tassel and start wrapping it towards the top, and then tie that loose end off. And now you kind of see the shape of a tassel forming. Last but not least, we're gonna cut off the bottom so it's all nice and even at the end. And now those white beads we put in the middle there, those are gonna be our little snowman. So using a Sharpie here to draw on little dots for the eyes and the buttons, and an orange paint pen for the nose. And to give him a scarf, you could use ribbon if you want. I just grabbed more of that red and white twine, tied a loose knot around his neck to give him his little scarf. Now this guy is super cute, kind of a small little miniature wooden bead garland. Great for an ornament on a tree, perfect for a tiered tray, or just added to your snowman collection. I actually have a free printable for you for this next project, so head down to the description box. There'll be a link where you can download this file and then print it out on your printer. I just used regular printer paper, but you can use cardstock too if you want to do that. And then I'm trimming it down with my paper trimmer, but you could use scissors too. These designs come with 2, so you get 2 designs in 1 sheet, which is really nice if you have several of these to make. If you've never heard of snowman soup before, it's basically just a really cute gift idea where you pair some hot cocoa and a candy cane together in a little bag. These are the perfect size bags, you guys, from Dollar Tree. They're about a 4x6 size over in the party supply section for a treat bag, but you could use regular Ziploc bags too, just even if you have something on hand. These are just kind of scaled down to size to fit these bags. But once you download the design, you can even rescale these little toppers to the bags to fit whatever size bag you have too. We're gonna fold the design in half and kind of clip it over the top of the zipper on the bag, and use some staples to staple it on there. Like I said, these are just a quick and easy and thoughtful gift idea, super cute and inexpensive. Speaking of great gift ideas, Cozy Earth has lots of beautiful gifts to choose from. All of their products are so buttery soft, even the socks that I'm showing you here. But I love their hoodies. They have beautiful jammies, blankets, even bath towels. Love those. And we personally love their super soft, buttery sheets for our bed. You can use my code COZYChristmas30 to get 30% off your purchase, or you can use the link in the description box and the discount code will be automatically applied to your order. On to our next snowman project. We're gonna make the cutest little S'mores Snowman guy using these wood dice from Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 3, but we're only gonna need 2 of these for this project. So grab those, and also one of these wood little stakes. You can also find at Dollar Tree. If you can't find these, Dollar Tree has other wood pieces you probably could make work, or grab some scrap wood. Definitely wanna make sure you grab and pull out any of the staples that are in this wood piece because we're gonna be cutting through it. We want 2 different sizes of wood squares, so we're going to mark a line onto each one of these pieces to make that square, and then we're going to grab out our handsaw and miter box. If you don't have one of these, definitely one of those staple pieces in my craft stash. Only about 10 bucks at Walmart. I'll link mine down below. Easy way to cut those squares out. Then we're going to paint all our pieces. So of course those dice are going to get some white paint. The smaller wood square is going to get a coat of darker brown paint, and then the bigger square is getting sort of a tan color. Here's all our pieces dried, and you can see we have all the components we need to make a s'mores. That tan piece, we're gonna take a Sharpie and kind of draw on the details of a graham cracker. And then our, of course, darker wood piece is going to be our chocolate. And the marshmallows are gonna turn into a snowman with the help of a paint pen to draw on the face and some buttons. You're gonna put all this together with some hot glue, starting at the bottom and working your way up. So the light tan color square first, then the darker one. Then we're gonna put our buttons on the next one, and I actually kind of drew my buttons on the wrong side. That's why there's some on the top. You don't have to do the ones on the top. And then we're gonna add some more hot glue on top there and add the snowman head. And last but not least, we're gonna give him a scarf. So this is some Dollar Tree ribbon. We're gonna tie it around the neck, tie a couple knots, and then trim it down to size. If you put little slits in the bottom of your ribbon, it kind of makes it look more like a scarf. And then a little hot glue to hold down the crazy looking scarf so it's not kind of just flying away. But how cute is this? So quick and easy, and so cute to add to a tiered tray. This next one is a real fun one. We're gonna grab these larger sized white pom-pom balls from Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 8, so you can make all of them or grab several if you have several people to make these for. We're going to make little snowmen out of these, and it's gonna help a lot if we grab some foam mounting tape from Dollar Tree too and put them on the back side of these pom-pom balls. They're basically like a double-sided tape. We're gonna tape those down so they don't roll around on us. Then grab some fabric puffy paint. You can sometimes find this at Dollar Tree too, but otherwise check Walmart, check the craft store. We're gonna use orange to make a triangle carrot nose. I would definitely suggest working a few of these at a time and not doing all of them so you don't come back and kind of accidentally squish the paint with your hand. And then we're gonna use some black puffy paint for the eyes and the mouth. And this does take overnight to dry. I would say let it dry a good 12 to 24 hours before you touch these, especially if you get real thick paint. It does take quite a while for that to cure and dry all the way. But no big deal. Once we have these down and painted on our plate, you can just set them aside until the next day, and then they're ready to go. So here's all our cute little pom-pom balls. Let them dry, and then I thought it'd be super fun to make a bucket for all of our snowballs to go into. So what fun would it be to give this as a gift as a snowball fight? One you could do indoors even, which is super fun. So this is just a vinyl decal I cut out with some vinyl, and I'm going to add that onto this bucket. This is actually a bucket I had with some Christmas cookie cutters in it. I just took the logo and the decal off of that and then put my own on there. Sometimes you can find things that maybe aren't made for crafting, but they'll still work out for you. So this is a fun little bucket to use to then put our snowballs into once they're completely dried, and then what a fun game and gift all in one. Next, we're gonna make a really great alternative to a regular or traditional wreath. We're gonna grab some of these self-adhesive wall tiles from Dollar Tree along with one of these snowman wreaths. They're pretty good size, they're about 2 foot tall, so you get a pretty good sized snowman once we're all finished with this. We're gonna take 2 of those tiles and we're gonna use those as the decorative piece on the front of these wreath form. So you're going to flip one tile over to the back side, use a Sharpie marker to draw around the outside edge of the larger circle. It cuts out really easy with a pair of scissors. We're going to set that aside, take another tile, and we're going to draw around the smaller circle, cut that out, and kind of use the excess off to the side to trace around the hat of our snowman. Same thing. I did make it a little bit wider around the brim of the hat so it'd cover up the wire. Then we're going to come in with some white chalk paint and paint the tiles so they have more of a snowy look. But of course, you decorate yours however you would like. Once you get those painted, let them dry. And then the hat, we're going to paint black. And again, let that set aside and dry. Then you're going to use some regular hot glue and just put those tiles right over the edges of our wreath, press them down, let them dry, and we have the simple basic look of a snowman with this beautiful texture on it. Now for the details. You can find these great fleece scarves at Dollar Tree. I cut mine up so it wasn't quite so big and bulky, tied it around the neck of my snowman. We're gonna cut some slits at the bottom of the fleece so it looks much more like a scarf, and then use a little bit of hot glue to tack that down too. And then you can embellish however you want. These are just some wood little snowflake ornaments I had from Hobby Lobby. I thought it would be a cute little addition onto the center of the scarf, just kind of finish off this look. I love that you can take wreath forms from Dollar Tree and really decorate them up in so many different ways, but the tiles on here with the texture on them just gives them a really beautiful farmhousey, antique-y kind of texture and look. So pretty for indoors or out. I always get excited when I find new things at Dollar Tree, and these wood ornaments just had me beaming with excitement because there's so many things you can do with these. These are pretty affordable. They come in a pack of 3. Again, if you can't find them at Dollar Tree, you can find them on Amazon at craft stores too. I'll link some down below. We're gonna make a little melted snowman. So you're gonna take some white paint and kind of make blobs around the inside of your wood disc there. And then for the snowman head, I have a 1-inch size white wood bead. Again, if you can find wood beads at Dollar Tree, you can use those, but I usually find these bigger ones on Amazon. I'll link those below too. Of course, we're making a little snowman head and hot gluing him down sort of off-centered on the top of this ornament. Now I had to get creative with a top hat for this snowman, so I had these pegs, again from Amazon, but you can find them at craft stores, and instead of the peg end, we're going to use the other end where you usually wouldn't see them. I have my handsaw and miter box out again, and we are just going to go at this wood peg and kind of trim down that end piece. And as you can see, it was probably a little bit hard to see when I was holding it, but now you can definitely see the shape of a top hat come to life. I did go ahead and sand down the edges a little bit and then took some black paint to paint it up. Then we're going to use a little Sharpie marker, give him his little stick arms, and hot glue his top hat right onto the bead. I really love projects like this where you kind of have to step outside your comfort zone and you don't necessarily have every single piece you might need to create the project, but you start hunting around your craft room and you find the absolute perfect thing that you can make work, and this one just all came together so beautifully. I love it. He is so cute. Hit that thumbs up button if you love snowmen too, and don't forget to subscribe so we can hit that goal of 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And don't forget to check the description box to links to the Cozy Earth's promotion, as well as the free printable and any of the supplies that I used in today's video. Thanks so much for watching today, and I will see you in the next one. Happy holidays!